Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my Vulnerably Badass YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about drawing channel for the past 3 years, but I want to thank for those of you who subscribe the channel or watch my videos. But it's my 48th birthday. 48th birthday or what? 49th birthday. So anyway, I turned 48. So I thought about what I want to do for the next 1 year at the age of 48. And I think my personality is I always want to kind of try new things. So 4 things came to my mind. The first thing is this my goal of trying triathlon. The first time I thought about doing triathlon was like long time ago. Maybe when I was working in Osaka like 15-ish years ago. I just wanted to be successful, and I noticed that a lot of successful people or entrepreneurs or and those people did either like really crazy long distance runs like ultra marathon or triathlon. So I thought like, okay, so I want to be successful, so I want to try a triathlon. Like I really like how simple I am. And then I noticed like, hey, I can't run. So that's how I started running, because I couldn't even run 1 minute. So I started from walking for 30 minutes for 2 weeks, and then started running 1 minute and 29 minutes walking, and increased 1 minute every day. And after 30 days, I was able to run 30 minutes. Then I was able to run 5K, 10K. Then I increased the distance. And I think the same year I ran a half marathon. But so I was able to run. And so the next goal was full marathon, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to full marathon. And also I got pregnant with my second son, and my doctor told me to not to run too much because I need some body fat. No, I was trying to get pregnant, and my doctor told me to have enough body fat, so I can't run. And I tried to go to swimming lesson in Osaka too, but I don't know, the pool was kind of small and dark, and maybe the teaching style, like all the group get together and we use just one lane and take turn, and so it wasn't like a really individual space or timing, but it's like group work. So maybe it didn't fit, so I didn't really feel like I was able to swim. But last year, the year before, I finished my full marathon, and I ran full marathon twice. And this year I started my swimming training, and now I can swim 600 yards. That is, I think, 24 laps. So I was looking at one sprint, a really short triathlon in Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. And I wanted to sign up for it this April, but because of my hip pelvis pain, I gave up because I wanted to focus on recovering from the injury. So I technically can do the mini triathlon with 150 yards, which is only 6 laps, and 9.5K or miles, I forgot, bike, and I think it was 5K run. But because of the injury, I didn't do it. So after I recover from the injury, I really want to try this triathlon next year. Maybe the mini one in April in Knoxville, or something else that's available even before that. Because right now I'm still going to swimming twice a week and increasing the swimming length. So that's something I want to do at the age of 48, my first triathlon. So that's one thing. And second thing is I want to travel to one new country. Last year, I went to Panama for the first time, so it was a new country, and this year I want to add something. I don't know where that would be, maybe not in Asia, because this summer I won't be able to travel different parts of Asia except for Japan and Korea, so maybe somewhere in South America, or hopefully Europe, Africa. I don't know, I don't have any plan yet, but I want to try a new country. And another thing I want to do is apply for PCC. My original plan was to apply for PCC by now and get it, but because ICF's criteria changed and Coach U, where I'm getting the certification from, the coaching program from, like their system changed, and like this complication of mentor coaching and this and that, and I felt like I spent a lot of money and a lot of time, but I didn't move forward as much. That was really shocking because I invested time and money and it didn't go as I planned, and I cried too, but there's nothing I can do. So this time I gave up to upgrade to PCC, but I'm gonna just renew my ACC and maybe take some more time to work on my PCC program. So that's why I'm saying this year at the age of 48, at some point I want to get PCC. It's a part of life, slowing down and accepting some things that doesn't go as you planned. It's a big lesson for me. And the last thing I want to do is to join one new conference that I've never been to. So I think I want to do, if possible, maybe ICF conference, but it's gonna happen in Orlando, I think this summer or September or something. And I went to Florida like 3 times this year already, so I don't know if I'm gonna go. But I really wanted to go to ICF conference, so let's see. And another thing I want to try is something intercultural training related conference, or what do you call programs, but I'm not sure which one. So it could be something in US or something Europe, I'm not sure, but that's something I'm thinking. Like I feel like I'm ready to meet people and network. That's something I used to do a lot when I was in Asia, but I think since I came to US, I kind of, because of COVID too, but kind of stay home and work with the people that I already have networked with, but I didn't really spend too much energy on building or expanding my network. So that's something I want to try. So these are the 4 things that I want to try, both professionally and personally, at the age of 48. So let's see what I will say a year from now. So thank you for coming to my Vulnerably Badass YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.